Junior, say what's happening. Say what's up. Say what's up. He said.
You know, I'm actually starting to get kind of like emotional with it because like I'm realizing that he's getting bigger and like picking him up and stuff. How we do like with him being small and stuff. Like that's not always gonna be a thing.
It's really not, and I'm telling you guys right now, he's getting heavy. Like when we carry him in his car seat, it almost feels like I'm carrying like a 45-pound dumbbell. It's crazy. But what's going on with it, y'all? We're back with another video. First off, I want to give a shout out to Monica. Monica, she got Junior some diapers. So, wow, 180 diapers?
108, but
Or I said 180. I'm done.
no, you're not.
Yeah, so that's the great thing about it, y'all. We've been having so much support with Junior. We get like diapers. People be trying to buy him stuff all the time, and yeah, I just think when people do for us, I think that's cool to just shout that out and let those people know that we're grateful and appreciative. So, Junior is in size 4 diapers now, y'all. Most recently, his size 3s. I don't know. They're a little iffy now because he be peeing and it be seeping through, and when he be pooping, it be going all up his back and all that. I'm like, yeah, it's time to switch these diapers. But size 4 already, that's crazy.
Would you fix his little sock over his left sock?
Already has some size 4 diapers. This boy's getting big. But that's not what this video is about. What this video is about today is work-life balance, right? We've all experienced it before. Whether you have a child or not, work-life balance, I feel like is very important. And we just kind of want to give you guys, I would say, our experience in being a parent and having to provide for not only ourselves, but our child, but still trying to make time for one another so that we're just not slaving away without neglecting the things that matter most, which is, in my case, this little guy and her. So, want to start off? She's tired right now, y'all, so I might be doing a lot of yapping.
No, if you do a lot of the yapping, I'm going to fall asleep.
What you trying to say?
No, because you remember like those classes we would be in that were boring and...
Oh, yeah.
Or not even, it didn't have to be boring. The teacher's voice could be like monotone and you would just fall asleep.
Definitely.
But not saying you're boring or monotone, but just you talking, I'm going to fade away.
Speaking of work-life balance, she just worked today. You know what I'm saying?
But I just worked 4 hours from 4 a.m. to 8, but I didn't really get too much sleep because... Mind you, I've been off for the past few days because I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes a shift here and there, but usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so Junior has been sleeping well these past few nights, but the night that I have to get up at 3:20, he kept on waking up and squirming and fussing, just doing the most. Like
this morning,
yeah,
she woke up and was like, "Why does he always do this when I gotta wake up?"
Right.
It'd be annoying. So she said she worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, y'all. So that's kind of like the system we got in place right now. So I work Monday through Thursday, the weekdays, and she works Friday through Saturday or Friday through Sunday. So usually, like if I got extra time or if I'm not working a certain day, or if we have somebody to watch Junior, as in this case her sister, we can try to she can get some extra shifts and we can work together. But for the most part, that's what we do. We kind of do our system is to switch on and off with Junior so that one of us can always be here to watch him. And that's the great thing about being in a relationship and just being, co-parenting is that you guys are essentially a team. We're a team. Of course, this may be harder for someone who's a single parent, especially if you don't have no help, no family, so on and so forth. But in our case, I'm appreciative that I have her because, bro, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do either. Shoot.
I mean, I would know what to do, the only option, the only other option will be to put him in daycare. But look how young. I don't want to put him in daycare. Look how young he can't even talk yet.
And if you're and if it's not that, if it's not you being afraid because of their age, it's the price. Like, I don't see how single parents do it.
Man.
Actually, I do. They don't have a choice. But
Right, like a lot of you. I'm gonna say a lot of you women on here because most of our analytics shows that it's women that watch this channel, and I don't have a problem with that. But I just want to ask you guys a question because I know, because judging by some of our comments, that it's some single mothers that watch us. How did you guys do it? Because I'd be surprised I know how my mom did it. But it's almost like, bro, you gotta hustle. Like, if you trying to do stuff the legal way all the time, it's gonna be hard. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. What do you think about that? Wake up.
yeah.
She said, yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying to do stuff the legal way, it is gonna be hard.
And go ahead. And when I say like the legal way, I just
you said go ahead and then start.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was
It's
about to
okay.
say like the legal way. I just mean like getting up and going to work, paying for everything out of pocket, so on and so forth. No food stamps, no Section 8, no government assistance. You're literally doing everything by yourself. That's what I mean by the legal way. And of course, the other illegal way. Maybe you got some side hustles. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but sometimes you may have to bend the law a little bit just so that you can survive and take care of your child. But for the people who are doing everything the right way, shout out to you guys, because I don't know how you guys are doing it, especially if you're just single mother, like if you're a single mother or a single dad. But go ahead. I hope I didn't make you miss your thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got distracted already. Sorry, what was I even saying?
So what
I'm sleepy.
what I'm doing, y'all. So as far as our work schedule, boy, you are doing too much. As far as our work schedule, what I'm doing, y'all, is just like I said, I work Monday through Thursday, and as of recently, I've been working almost, I'll say 11 and a half hour shifts. So almost 12-hour days. I wake up at 3 a.m., 3 to 4 a.m. And then usually I'll get like a workout in, like my 3-mile run, do my whole morning routine. And then I have to ride my electric scooter to the train station. And I got to get there by 5 a.m. And then that commute from the train station where I live or where we live to my first job is an hour long. So when I get there, I'm at that job from 6 to 2. And then right after that job, I go to my second job. And that one's usually from 3 to 7. Right? So I be having long days, y'all. When I'm at work, the only thing I think about is like, I think about so many different things at work, y'all. But the thing I think about the most is just like my family and Junior. Like, he's on the verge of walking right now, so I'm like, man, like I don't want to do this and be missing. This is not the life I want for my family. This is not the life I've ever wanted, even for myself, being gone all the time, just trying to make a living. So that's my schedule, and I'll dive deep into like my emotions and how I be feeling and doing all those hours. But what's your schedule? Stop! You're gonna knock over our camera.
Today's Friday though. You work today. He just if he can throw in like any shifts or anything like that, he will.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work 60-hour weeks. I want to work 70-hour weeks, but I don't even think it's kind of hard to do that. But my goal right now is to work 60-hour weeks. So I usually work Monday through Thursday, like I said. But if there is like, if I can work extra, like Friday or like on the weekend days, I try to do that as well. So right now I'm working anywhere between 55 and 60 hours a week. Yeah, for them.
I'm so sorry, guys. Usually I'm more.
It's all good. I'll do the talking.
I'm usually, Usually I'm more social and responsive. I tell him all the time that I'm grateful and appreciative of what he's doing, making sacrifices, because Allah knows that the job stuff, we do not do the job stuff and working crazy hours, 60-hour weeks. I remember the dude at the Chipotle when we were in West Seattle, he said that he works 80-hour weeks.
And at the time he said that, I'm like, bro, slave. But now I'm not even gonna lie. They said the average American only works 40 hours a week. And that's not enough hours, bro. Like, I'm not trying to say like you should be a slave or nothing like that. But if you really trying to get some money, you're gonna have to work more than 40 hours a week. You're gonna have to work anywhere between 60 and 70 hours a week, 80 at the most. And I say 80 for people who don't have children. What I'm finding out is you can't work more than 60 hours a week, bruh, and still be able to have a good work-life balance. If you have a kid, it's just not gonna work. So I think 55 to 60 hours a week is like the threshold in being able to still have a life outside of work. So what is it, 168 hours in a week? Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that.
24 times 7?
Yeah, I think 168, right?
Yeah. No. Wait, 24 times 7, 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 2, 14. 180.
Let's see. Let's check. Let's go to my handy dandy chat GBT.
Is it 188?
How many hours in a week? I think it's 168. How many hours? Yep, it's 168 hours a week. So
it is 24 times 7?
Yeah.
7 times 4, 28.
160 hours in a week, y'all. It's enough for you to work 70. I like
60, yeah.
100. Let's do this. Let me break it down for you guys. For those who don't think they have enough time, this is what I did to say, okay, I can work more. 168 minus, let's say.
You can't, that stuff, sorry, that can't be up there to where he can reach it. He knows how to reach it.
He's starting to know how to reach it.
He'll pull it down.
168 minus 60 hours a week. You still got 108 hours left, right? So after I work my 60 hours, I still have 108 hours left to do stuff. You gotta sleep, right? So let's say me personally, I sleep 6 hours minus 6 times 7 days a week. You still got 66 hours after that, right? I work out an hour a day. So let's say 66 minus 7 hours in a week. That's 59 hours. So you have 59 hours that you can allocate to anything in your life. Whether that's building your own side business, whether that's being with your family, anything you want to do, you have 59 hours to do it. So we cannot use the excuse of we don't have time to spend with our family. And then what I do, y'all, this is a hack. So I say an hour a day to work out, but what I really do, y'all, to be able to spend more time with my family is I try to get my working out done at work. So how does that look? That looks like, okay, if I want to burn 1,000 calories a day, which is what I currently do, let's burn 500 of that through walking 20,000 steps at my job, right? On my hour-long break at my first job, let's do a 3-mile run. So between me walking for both jobs and then me running at that one job, I'm literally done with my workout for the day. So instead of me having to come home and waste an hour working out to keep up with myself, I don't got to do that because I already did that. So technically, I'm at 59 hours, but let's put plus 7. I got 66 hours. I gained 7 hours of my life back because instead of me just allocating a specific amount of time, that hour just to work out, find a way to get creative and do it at work so that when you finally get off of work, you can spend all that time doing stuff that's actually going to make you some money. Stop grabbing this. It's gonna just make your life better. I think she's over and done with, y'all. But come on, Junior, it's gonna be me and you.
What?
Come on.
last eat?
About
I
an
think
hour ago.
right before I had came in, right?
All right, Junior. Mommy is done. I think mommy is out for the count, so it's just me and you.
Love you guys.
Work-life balance. So as I was saying earlier, y'all,
You know everything about my life.
just tired.
My work life.
It happens though. Like people get tired. Like yesterday, I was tired in the mud. Like yesterday, but I just find myself trying to stay up at least an extra hour. I told myself, you know, kids don't need much. Like you don't need to spend. You don't need. In my personal opinion, I don't think a child or a kid needs a full 24 hours worth of attention. I feel like you can give your child a full hour to 2 hours of undivided attention. And when I say undivided attention, not being on your phone, not watching TV, not watching sports. I'm talking about actually spending all that time with your child after all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so even when she picked me up from work yesterday, usually what I'll do is like I'll be on my phone, but I caught myself like being on my phone, and I'm like, let me get off this damn phone. It was only like 30 minutes, and like it was like she was taking me to my second job, so it was only like a 20 minute drive. That's all I had to spend with her and Junior, and we was talking about a lot of different things. We was talking about apartments. He started crying, so I put his little shield down in his car seat, and I started like looking at him and interacting with him, just trying to make the most of the small amount of time I have with him. So that's what we do, y'all. Like that's at least what I've been trying to do. I just been trying to be a man about mine and just like I always said, I didn't want to work all these hours because I didn't want to be away from the things that matter most. I didn't want to just work and not build my own dream. But me, as a grown ass man and more mature than I ever have been, I now know that a man is gonna have to do what he has to do. Like you not a man if you not willing to do what you have to do for your family. Like if you consider yourself a man and you're not willing to go out there and work those hours so that you can provide for your family, you're not a man. Because a man is going to do what they have to do by any means necessary to make sure that their family can eat. I don't care if it's working 70 to 60 hours a week at a dead end job. It's a lot of you probably have to work dead end jobs, you know, to take care of your family. A lot of you were probably working at McDonald's, working at Walmart, just working at all these different jobs, getting paid. I mean, little to nothing. But at the end of the day, you make sure you had a roof over your child's head. You make sure your child had clothes, food, so on and so forth. So, like, in a nutshell, y'all, that's what I've been doing to just make sure that I can still be able to spend time with my family and still run it up. Just like I said, it's 160 hours in a week. You can work 60. Man, go out there, bruh. For all my partners out there watching this video, if you have a dream and it requires, like, you're going to have to work more than 40 hours a week. I want our child to have the best. I'm not planning on working all these jobs for the longest, but until one of my purpose takes off, which is what I want to do in my life, my dream, my business, so on and so forth, I'm going to have to work. She's going to have to work. And purpose is secondary to, like, reality. The reality is, if I don't work, they don't eat. If she don't work, we don't eat. So I used to be the type of person, you know what, I'm not getting a job. I'm about to dive full into my purpose and my dream. And I don't mind living rowdy until something else pops off. But nah, that's how a little boy thinks. A grown man thinks, you know what, I need to take care of myself. So you know what, I'm going to go work these hours, and then on the side, whatever time I have left, I'm going to pursue my passion, my purpose, my dream, whatever it is I want to do in my life. And then when that finally takes off and it starts bringing me some money, upwards of more money than my current 9-to-5s are, then and only then shall I quit them jobs. But don't listen to people, bro. Do not ever just quit your job and go full-fledged into your purpose without any backup plan, without no money saved, none of that, dog. Like, don't do that. That's not cool. That's not cool as a father, and that's just not. I don't think that's cool as a parent in general. So, as far as Shania, I'm gonna answer for her. I feel like she does really well with work-life balance. She works the weekends, but she usually works like 8-hour shifts. And another thing we try to do, y'all, is we try to find gigs that work around our schedule that allow us to be able to spend time. Huh?
Yeah, just agreeing.
So, like, what that means is we both try to find jobs that allow us to start really early in the morning and to get off pretty early in the morning. How does that look? Like, for instance, she went to work I think she started work today at 4 a.m. and she got off at 8 a.m. I call those bullshit hours. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Most people are still asleep during those hours. Even at 8 a.m., people are just waking up. I think high schoolers are just starting school at anywhere between 7 and 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So those are still good hours. So when she gets back home, like, it's still the morning. Like, me and Junior are still asleep most of the time. Me, for instance, my first job starts at 5 a.m. and it ends at 2. But I pick up extra shifts through my second job, so I'm allowed to, like, my second job is very scheduled. So if I only want, or I said very scheduled, it's very flexible. If I want to just work 8 hours for the day, and I have an option, if I want to work more, I can just pick up that schedule versus somebody saying, okay, you have to be to work this day, this day, this day. So the first job, I have a set schedule. The second job I picked up, it's a flexible schedule. So I can select shifts on any day, or it's based on my availability. So if I work Monday at my first job, 8 hours, and I say, you know what, I'm cool today. I want to spend some time with my family. I don't want to work another 4 hours, because that's what I do. I work 8 hours and then 4 hours, and that's 11 hours. I have the choice to not do so. So that's a cool thing. That's some game for those who want to work multiple jobs. I would say make your first job a job that you can work early in the morning, a little typical 9 to 5, and then have your second job be something that's flexible, like Uber Eats, Grubhub, or DoorDash. Let's say after your first job, you say, okay, I'm gonna do 4 hours with the gig economy to make some extra bread. That's a flexible job that you can, or if you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to. It's not like set schedule. You don't want to, in my personal opinion, I didn't want to have 2 set scheduled jobs. Because what if that day I don't want to work those 2 jobs? Well, with a flexible job as a second job, you don't have to do that. So, my main goal, y'all, to really cap off this video, our main goal is to do what we have to do while he's still young, so that by the time he is old enough to actually know what's going on, because right now he don't know what's going on. Like, he don't know, like, everything that we've been through this year. He don't know, which is cool. I like that he doesn't know. But when he does start to know, I want him to be like, dang, why is daddy always working so much? He never comes to my games or nothing. I don't want it. Like, that's when children start knowing. I don't want to be that type of person. So what we're doing right now is we're just building our foundation. We've been building our foundation, but she's working on her side businesses. I'm working on my side business. And by the time he gets old enough, I'm very ambitious, and I know for a fact that I won't be working for corporate America anymore. I'm gonna have my own business. It's gonna be doing well. Of course, I'm still gonna be working 10 times harder on my own business, but I'm gonna be able to have things in place. We're gonna be able to have things in place that allow us to make money when we're asleep versus exchanging our time for money. Because that's what I want to do, y'all. I don't want to exchange my time for money. If you're not making money when you're asleep, you're doing it the wrong way, right? I'm gonna say that again. If you're not making money when you're asleep, you're doing it the wrong way. Exchanging time for money is cool, but it always should be a goal to take that money that you're getting by exchanging time for money and invest it into something that will allow you to make money while you're asleep. So whether that's YouTube, make you a YouTube channel, and when it gets monetized, these videos are passive income. So if you get a video that got 100,000 views Or let's say you make a video that's always going to be a valuable video, like what to look forward to in giving birth, right? Or whatever video that offers value. Those videos are going to always be valuable on YouTube. So they're always going to give you money. They're always going to be making money and getting views, whether you know, whether you sleep or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we own, y'all. We doing what we have to do right now, working these jobs, these dead-end jobs, and saving, getting our stuff together. And in the meantime, whatever hours and time we have left, we spend it with our son. And then after that, we do things to take care of ourselves. And then after that, we are diving into our purpose and what we're planning to do for the rest of our life. Me and her have different aspirations, but they're a lot similar. They're pretty, you know, we're compatible. So although she wants to do something different, it's still on the same realm. You know what I'm saying? So, Junior, one day when you see these videos, you're going to know that your parents, we some hustlers. You hear me? And you gonna hopefully you respect all the things that we doing. You better utilize this because we gonna be up there, y'all. We gonna be up there. With that being said, y'all, I hope this is a video that you guys can relate to, because I know it's a lot of parents out there. You know, even if it's a 2-parent household, I know we all struggle out there. So I don't know. I guess you guys have your own system. Put down in the comment area your system, like as far as if you've already raised your child or if you're currently raising your child. What things did you do back then that created a good work-life balance? And even the people who are raising children right now, what are you guys doing right now? Whether that be single parents or a 2-parent household, what are you guys currently doing right now to make sure that you have a good work-life balance, as well as still being able to look out for yourself, chase your dreams, have, you know, some time out for yourself? Like, what are you guys doing? I'm interested in knowing. With that being said, say bye, Junior. Say bye. Well, there you have it, y'all. Peace.